Alright, we're in the finals. We're against a blue-black deck that has Curse of Death's Hold, which will wreck us real good. But we, even though don't have any blue sources, this hand is fine. Curse of Death's Hold is a big problem, so Urgent Exorcism is going to be mandatory. Haven't thought about what else yet, but we're going to need some stuff to deal with that, because Curse of Death's Hold is pretty sick against us. He also has Civilized Scholar and a Screeching Scab, apparently. Oh my god. So good to see that. Alright. Feeling better. I am feeling better after that. He also has Skurstag Flares, and I said, oh, I guess that one's in his graveyard, but he has Civilized Scholar, Disciple. Ooh, get these two online? I like that. Hmm. He might have Tribute. Let's open with Lantern Spirit. It's going to take me a little setup time to get that thing on. To get that thing online. Okay. Take 3 here. Got the Moment, so racing is going to be harder for him. Well, got a little easier with that. That card's pretty good. What do we do? Alright, we do this, play the Slayer, kill a token. And get in for 2. And at this point we can block the zombie. We block the token. So we really only got rid of half a card there, which is not super impressive. We blocked the token so we don't put creatures in his graveyard, if you were wondering why I did that. Alright, so now what? Spirit plus Stalker. Yeah, it's Bash 2. It's got 2 cards left in hand. That's making me feel good. So next turn I've got the possibility to do Stalker Good Beats. We've got blockers for his guys now, so that's good. We've got Griptide for big stuff he plays. Okay, that's sweet. That's sweet too. Play this, sack the Lantern Spirit, and get in for 7. That's pretty good. Yep, I think that's the plan. Wow. It's fast concede. So that's good for us. Definitely good for us taking game 1. Him not having access to that curse is going to be extremely helpful. So this has to be in. I think we gotta go. We gotta be able to take that card out. That curse is going to annihilate us if we don't. So we take out probably the Hysterical Blindness. Spirit from Evil is actually pretty good against him, but I think given the circumstances of bringing in 2 hate cards, we just can't fuss around with a bunch of weird tricks like this. But Moment is still, amazing, obviously. Alright, I think that should be satisfactory. He's got an interloper, but can't. I don't really care about that, I don't think. I mean, all my spirits should take care of that. Alright. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Let's try it. It's pretty amazing how good Stalker has been for us without the help of a dagger or a cleaver. Like, Halberg's good enough, I guess. That's what's surprising. We're going to keep this. Even though we have 2 white cards, we have enough lands, and we're on the draw. I think it's okay. He didn't have, like, a ridiculously fast start either. Slayer's fine. I mean, I guess I didn't have to play that since we don't actually have a 2-drop, but figured why not. Interloper, alright. Well, I'd like to get a Voice of Spirit online. My wish might be answered. Alright. Scholar's good. Scholar is very good. Alright. Voice of Spirit. And pass. Flare. Him filtering is pretty bad for us. Really like to take that Scholar out. I think at this point it's probably worth our time to grip tide it. I think. Really don't want him to get value out of that. But at the same time I really need to get this Slayer online too. Alright. Because then next turn, I'm doing this so I can kill the Interloper, get in for 2. He pretty much has to use Flare on his turn. He is going to get another use out of his Scholar, which sucks, but he has to use his Flare, and then I can equip the Quiver. And I think I'd actually kill the Scholar. But I guess he could in response. Well, we'll see. We'll see what he does. That's pretty good too. So now I can't equip any of my... Oh, well, no, I can't. Okay. That's alright. We're going to moment save either of our guys from that Blazing Torch, so that's pretty good. Stalker's pretty good too, as usual. Alright, I think we just get in there at this point, while we still can use this moment. Yeah, I'll make that trade. Alright. Yeah. That's fine. Play Stalker? Or do we play the... Yeah, I think we have to do Stalker. And... Oh, he didn't... A little surprised he didn't use the torch there. I mean, he's playing around a trick, but I'm not actually sure I would have saved the Voiceless Spirit with the moment. Now that I have the Stalker, I might just prefer to get in with the Stalker in moment there and get the life gain going. Well, now it's pretty sick because I can equip the Stalker and he can't do anything about it, so I can kill his Skursdag Flare. That's actually kind of cool. I think if he discards a creature here, I think I am going to take 5, because once I get this quiver online, I can kill both of his guys. I gotta kill this first. That's like mandatory. Alright, well, he didn't flip it. Alright. Okay. It was a good idea. I think I am going to save it at this point. Life gain's good, but I'd rather have the Basher right now. Make him use his flare on it again. Alright, that's a pretty sweet draw too. Can't play it, but because we've got work to do with this quiver at the moment. Alright, so kill this guy. Alright, that's pretty good. Not going to lie. At this point, I want to be able to defend against Homicidal Brute, or at least force him to use his flare on the Voiceless Spirit. Which I think he's going to do anyway. Maybe not. I'm going to leave the Spirit back. I'll force him to use the flare on the Voiceless Spirit if he wants to get in with the Scholar. I think that's the best idea. I don't want to get hit for 6. That's a lot of life. Well, he's just filtering really hard right now, which sucks for us because that's tough. Tough to deal with. I want to Grip Tide. If I get a land, I can Grip Tide plus Stormbound Geist, which is pretty good. That's curious. Alright. Land's pretty good. Okay, so I think we just get in with Spirit. He's going to use the Flare. Yeah, I mean, that one made sense. Okay, so that dies. Still okay. We do Stormbound Geist, and we take away his draw. Rob the man of his draw. Now we can't really play Scholar because I'll just kill it. Chant of the Skiff-Saying. So I need Demon Male Halberg off the top, like, extremely badly. So we ping him. That was a pretty bad draw. Alright. Just pass turn. No reason to attack in. Alright, no draws from him either. Pretty surprising considering how many times he looted. I mean, he's seen 4 extra cards than we have. Guess we'll play the Unruly Mob. Get another dude out there. So, Demon Male Halberg would be good. What else would be good? Not exactly sure. He's just drawing a lot of lands. Alright, that's really good for us because we want to get some stuff going here. Plenty of good draws for us. There's one. That one's actually real good because he's like safe too. I can always bounce him if our opponent has some crazy shenanigan. Alright, well, I mean, we're doing stuff. We are doing stuff. Oh, Curse of Death's Hold, but that's the best possible thing you could have possibly gotten. Alright. So, board wipe. Yep. Yes. Yes. Alright, so Parasaline, Urgent Exorcism. Anything in our deck but lands. Alright, yeah, that works. So I can't equip and play Elgod Inquisitor, so we'll just play Elgod Inquisitor. Who is a 1-mana lifelink, 1-1 lifelink who actually, yeah, he's a 4-mana 1-1 lifelink. That's exactly what he is against this kind of board. Not so good. But we've got to start doing something eventually, right? Okay. Alright, well, we're pretty clearly killing the Scholar. I don't think there's any question about that. Oh, that's cool. So with Wolf Hunter's Quiver, I gain life too. Kind of like that. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Doom Traveler. Oh, wait. That didn't do anything. That was bad. That was bad. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking at all. Poor play. That's okay. So, what are we hoping for? Really hoping my Stormbound Geist dies? That would be good. Demon Halberg off the top would be really strong for us. What else would be really strong for us? A lot of stuff. Demon Mail, trying to think of everything in our deck. Guess I'm not sure. What else would be good for us? Oh yeah, anything to kill this would be good. So Gather would be bad. Anything with 1 toughness would be bad, whereas Enchantment Destruction would be really good. Alright, that's really good for him. Bonds of Faith doesn't actually do anything, does it? Especially since he's going to flash that back. Yeah, we're on a pretty quick road to a loss here. Actually, I can Bonds of... Yeah. We Bonds of Faith this. No, but then he can torch it, can't he? Well, whatever. Do I want to block here? He's going to torch. He's going to follow up with Mona the Unhallowed. Either way. I think I am going to take 4. That Civilized Scholar did quite a bit of work for him. Quite a bit. He's seen 8 more cards than we have, which is really, really outrageous, actually. That was a horrible draw. at this board state. So, I mean, I need Parasailing or Urgent Exorcism, or I'm just not going to be able to win. I mean, we knew the curse was going to be devastating, so this isn't really like a surprise. I think I'm forced to block at this point. I just need the life gain. I don't really have a ton of choices here. I just can't take I can't take 8. Yep. And we don't get a token. It's got Diagraph Captain too, huh? And yeah, Diagraph Captain's pretty good. Parasailing? No. Well, alright, well the nice thing is, if we get Parasailing, I guess I might as well kill this, just for morbid purposes. The nice thing is, if we get Parasailing, I would gain 2 life, and then... Well, I guess I don't have Fateful Hour online, do I? That's too bad. Okay. I thought maybe I was going to have Fateful Hour online, but I am not going to. That's a pretty good draw for him. But at this point, he was stopped on me. I mean, honestly, I feel like his board state should be so much better than it is, to be honest. Considering how many times he looted, and how many times he was filtering lands out, I feel like he should have rolled us a while ago. Griptide, do you do anything whatsoever? I don't think you actually do. You certainly don't save our life. I guess I can block the Tower Geist, but then I would still take 2, 4, 5, still take 6. Anything I can do about it, anything at all, no. Alright, let's go to the next game. Disappointing, but Curse of Death's Hold. You don't see your outs to it, you lose to it. That's how it's going to be. Yeah, I'm satisfied with our sideboarding. I think we're great. We're ready to beat this guy. We just need to see our outs to the curse. We'll play first. Pretty lackluster hand, but we'll keep it. All right. Bad draw there. Alright. Alright, well, Scholar I guess we don't have to worry about, which is nice. Miss our land drop, very frustrating. He's going to make pretty quick work of us if we don't get a land next 2 turns. I think our chance of losing is pretty significantly high if we don't get a land in the next 2 turns here. Alright. pretty disappointing, only because we have actually a really good match against this guy, in my opinion. We have a great match against this guy. So not seeing land is just really frustrating. Alright. Diagraph Captain, and then we're pretty much dead. Chant of the Stephenson. Okay. So land, please. Land, land, land. I hate this deck. This is going to be a lame way to lose. We had such a good match against this guy, too. Had the out finally to the... That's really frustrating. Having the out to the curse, and just not even being able to play the spells in your hand, that is... Just setting him up perfectly for Curse of Death's Hold at this point, while we just sit here with a handful of our off-color spell. Alright, well, yeah, I think that's game. Mana Screw, what can you do? What can you do except lose? Alright, well, that's the game. Disappointing finish, absolutely. We had a great match against this guy, like I said. Had the answer in our hand to the threat that we knew he had. Just a handful of goodies. Alright, well, Mana Screw happens, whatever. We got to the finals, that's good. Won some prizes, that's good. See you guys next time.